All right, this is a very special video edition, 4th of July special of Monday Modern Art Madness. I really don't have a plan for this. This is, going at it from the hip. This is freewheeling. This is something that people have requested of me for a very long time now to actually go through the paintings of Jon McNaughton, the famed, or rather, I should say, infamous conserva boomer painter of this generation. Imagine if, well, I shouldn't say a fine arts Ben Garrison, because actually people don't know this. Ben Garrison started off in fine arts, and he actually has a training in fine arts, and he actually started off as a cubist. He did a lot of cubism work. So I'm not going to go through the landscapes, or his religious I'm sure some of his religious paintings, but I'm going to go for the ones that, oh, look at this. Look at the new release. Right off the bat, we have, what's it called? Freedom Rising. Freedom Rising. Isn't that amazing? Couldn't that be on on one of those like t-shirts, like the sort of like boomer, like what would you call it, like biker Punisher aesthetic, like military wife stuff. That like look at that. It's funny though, because there was this painting he did, totally infamous painting back in the day, of Obama holding up Barry Soetoro, holding up former President Obama holding up the Constitution in flames. So I guess the eagle, the American spirit, is rescuing the Constitution. But I think what's very interesting about McNaughton is that it's kitsch to the next level. It's very much a product of the cauldron of American like boomer conservatism that isn't really sure of itself anymore in the age of Trump. What do I mean by that? I think like the problem was they very much were accustomed to having look, the American, I just noticed this, sorry, is that the Constitution is burning, but it's in the shape of America, right? And I believe, is that South America? Is that Mexico burning away? Or I'm sure like California's over here somewhere. Is it California's over there? Yeah. And Florida is still intact. That's great. That's amazing. I look at the ring though, like California, parts of Texas, and New York, of course, is singed. So that's great. That's amazing. But really, so what I mean is, oh boy, I'm not cutting any of this. This is amazing. This is going to be a direct response confrontation. I know you guys love when I have laughing fits, but boomer conservatives have been really sort of, I think they know that they're in the process of being done away with. They know that their patriotism was exploited during the W years, with the fake Texaner. I do mean that fake tech, by the way. The Bush family, their transplants to Texas, as Alex Jones in his infamous video back in 2005, he was wearing the devil horns and the Bush mask, and he kind of predicted Obama too, that video where he's like, you're gonna have a president that wages wars, and you're gonna love it when they do it. All you patriots that hate, all you people that hate the Patriot Act, all you people that hate the wars, you're gonna love it all of a sudden. But anyways, he had the Bush mask and he had the horns, and he's like, yeah, you convinced me with the, my fake Texan accent. I'm from Kellybomport, Maine. I've been told that's not how you pronounce it, Kellybomport, Maine. But, they come from the same milieu as the, coal baron, oil baron, Atlantic coast, like William F. Buckley with the fake accent, but then they had to transplant to Texas and pretend that they're Texaners. And really, I mean, Bush is being exposed as a neocon on the cosmopolitan liberal side, doing paintings of migrants. It'd be actually good maybe to compare McNaughton to Bush's paintings. But anyways, I think I did a video about Bush's paintings. But McNaughton, he represents the sort of anxieties and hopes and fears and wishes of the boomer conservative in this ultra kitsch fashion. And the thing is that he actually is a good painter. I believe he was trained in one of the better art school, or rather, I wouldn't even say art school, but ateliers that Mormons go to at the, was it called the Brigham Young Art Academy and University? It's affiliated with the Brigham Young University, I believe. And actually, let me go to his, I believe that's where he went, Jon McNaughton. Conservative artist, outspoken critic of the left. McNaughton strived to paint, blah, blah, blah. If it goes into his, The Guardian, Stephen Col. Of course, he's got to include the Stephen Colbert quote. I believe he went to the Mormon Art Academy. I believe is affiliated with the Brigham Young University. But anyways, it's funny because there's a bunch of them that are actually pretty decent impressionists. I mean, there's the Boston School people that are, pretty decent painters. There's that one guy on YouTube. What's his name? Ingbertson? Yeah. But anyway, but of course McNaughton, oh my God, look at the titles. Look at the titles here. But my God, it's going to be amazing. Let's just go to Americana. Let's go Brandon. Let's go. That one popped out. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is the embodiment of the American conservative. Is that Trump or Jimmy Carter? It's like if Trump were to be, Trump was morphing into Jimmy Carter. I don't know. That's weird. Politically incorrect. The Beast. Oh my God. What? What? Oh my God. Oh. Oh no. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. Oh no. No. This is, if you wanted to. Oh my God. What? Oh God. Oh, I'm going to buy a print actually. He wrote a poem for it. On the gun range, he stood, the embodiment of a man. He was neither black. No, what? Neither black. No. Oh. A proud American, neither black nor white. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to collect my. I don't even know if I could review all of. Like, this is literally the quintessence. This is the pinnacle. This is the apotheosis of the boomer conservative. Lebased Martin Luther King, colorblind, with an Bushmaster, AR-15, holding a Bible, with the Patriot insignia, and the Republican. He was a Republican. Faith, don't tread on me. Second Amendment. Make him. Oh God. See, I think this is truly subversive art. As much as people like, okay, as much as McNaughton is sincere, like, this is what he actually believes, like Martin Luther King with the you know what flag that is. Oh, and skinny jeans. The American dream is real. Through ideological clashes, he wore a red mug and a Martin Luther King mustache. Oh, who tells you to think of how to raise your voice? Republican, Democrat, choose life or be pro. You see, all lives matter. Oh God. Oh, see, this is really, this is truly subversive. No groiper. Maybe. I won't insult people, but not a lot of groipers or frog Twitter or shit posters could come up with such a magnificent troll of a worldview. This really is subversive. This is amazing. Yeah, that's really great. I love, like if this probably, I remember when it came out, this really, the irony leftists in particular really found this fascinating. But really, like, this is, like, I know McNaughton is sincere, but to look at his art from a different lens, it just really hits you in the face. It really just, like, to know the context of, well, I mean, maybe it's not appropriate to, bring my criticism or people's criticism of Martin Luther King, even people who are, African American scholars and things of that nature. But it really just shows you how, like, labased MLK becomes the, the god of the conservatives, of the normie Republicans. That really just hit me in the face. Freedom Rising, the Emperor has no clothes. Of course, Sleepy Brandon has no clothes. Is that is that Poodler? Oh no! Oh God! Is that Poodler? Oh, it's Z-Ping! Z-Ping is there! Z-Ping is there, and then of course you have Millie, you have the Levin person, you have the Clintons. Oh, this is amazing. This is so incoherent. Look, he's right, and Obama's holding the shoulder of Vlad. Oh man, of course Pelosi, Kamala Harris. Is that, his son? Oh, that's amazing. The little kid is saying the, Emperor has no clothes. Oh, this is so deliciously incoherent. I love it. I love the messaging of the boomer. This really tipped off, like, normo leftists who, like, didn't believe that, like, people actually suffered for, like, even wearing the MAGA hat in public. Oh my God. I mean, the thing I don't like, of course, is, I mean, apart from being incoherent, and it really is on the nose, and it really is, like, this is a very good impressionist painting, but it's just too on the nose. It's too, I mean, I don't have to say that it's too propagandistic. You know it is. I mean, you just look at it. That's the whole point of them. That's the whole point of, like, giving an aesthetic template to the boomer conservative. That really is quite jarring and effective. Of course, I mean, this one is probably his most subtle one. And this one, I think, like, everyone really can appreciate. I mean, regardless of what you feel about, what happened on 9/11 and, like, the after effects, this one I think is probably his most, like, Americana, like, the souls of the victims of that day going up into the clouds from the ashes of the Twin Towers. I think this is a really good one. I mean, anyone could really, not that anyone can paint it, but rather, I've seen similar works of this nature. And this, I want to talk about the Magnificent Seven in this one too, but keep on trumpin'. Like, McNaughton really knows. Is that Candace Owens again? Because the other one had Candace Owens. Look, it's got the snake. It's like, really, he knows his audience. My God, like, this is like the fear of the boomer lib everywhere. This is what they believe. I mean, in terms of, like, via negativa, this is what they believe. The right wing in America, like, I mean, look at, like, you don't even have to say anything more than, wow, that's amazing. Trick or Treat, here we have his most Ben Garrison-esque one of fine art. If Ben Garrison broke out the oil paints and went back to fine art, he would probably paint this. Look at this. This is amazing. Hillary Clinton, they do look like witches. My God, that's amazing. The ghost of Epstein next to Clinton, next to Bill, and of course Obama's the devil. Obama's, like, literally the red devil. Oh, this is too good. And you have, like, a zombie. No, you have a mummy Brandon. You have a zombie. Is that Schumer? I remember when this came out, people, like, said that there's anti-you-know-who tropes in this. But, yeah, say no more. It's a really good Halloween painting. It's got the whole, like, Halloween vibe to it. Again, I mean, this is kitsch. This is something that you would find in, like, a Regal catalog or like some kind of, like, seasonal poster print thing that they have at, any type of store that like middle American, like, boomer women go to. It's like one of those poster prints that you'd find like that you break out at Halloween. That's pretty good, actually. This one, the Magnificent Seven, all of the boomer choice picks being led by Donald Blump, by Orange Man. All of the choice boomer conservative presidents, Andrew Jackson, Ronnie Reagan, is that Thomas Jefferson? I think that's Jefferson. Of course, Little Donnie, Abraham Lincoln, gotta put Abe Lincoln, of course, Teddy Roosevelt actually was pretty based, actually, if you like look into his real beliefs. Of course, Trump is stepping on the snake. I guess there's a battle. I guess Washington has, been burned away in the background. And of course, you have JFK. Like, I don't understand. I guess I can kind of understand like the boomer conservative like deference towards JFK being like, like wanting to not engage in the, which is funny because conservatives at the time were pretty pro Vietnam. But I mean, there has been, I think it was a few years ago, like before the past 2 years incident, they made that like made for TV, that mini series on the Kennedy family. I think like that turned a lot of like boomer cons towards being, like, oh, JFK actually was secretly based. There have been 46 US presidents since George Washington, some good, others not so much. As an artist, I decided to put together my team of the most magnificent seven. How did I choose the Motley Crew? This Motley Crew each was loved and hated for different reasons, but all stood against the establishment. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. I mean, especially with Lincoln. I'm not going to get into it. Not going to get into it. Well, even with Reagan, for different reasons, of course. Stood against the establishment to fight for American ideals. Well, maybe a few of these, of course. A few of these. Maybe even Kennedy, but, well, that's just amazing. Again, this is, like, so incoherent. It's incredible. Light of Liberty. Of course, it's Donald Trump in the swamp with the alligators. Is there even alligators in DC? Or is there even gators in DC? I don't think so. I could be wrong. But it's like a Florida swamp, but there's like, the Washington Capitol in the background. Oh, that's amazing. Of course, you have, President Trump. Oh, of course, you have Hold the Blue Line. Is that some specific police officer? America's under attack, not from foreign country, but from a deadly ideology that seeks to bring chaos to our streets, destruction to our communities. Well, that's true. That is true. Police have been dehumanized in the media, popular culture. Yeah, well, I mean, for good reason. I mean, in a lot of cases. By an insidious march against American ideas bent on destruction. The only thing that stands between us and the wave of crime and chaos has been to destroy this nation is a thin blue line of law enforcement. Except when they're cracking down on, cracking down on conservative and right-wing protesters, and they let certain anti-you-know-whats, go unabated. Because, but again, like, this is typical boomer conservative, worship of the police, which I think is wearing down, though. That's sort of not as heavy as it was. And here we have based defenders of the Constitution. Yes, especially based Clarence Thomas 777. Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Mummy Barrett, Mummy Cummy Kumi Barrett, and of course, Justice Alito. Amazing. All the other justices get bent. I actually agree with this one. Due to the light of the recent court ruling in that one particular sacrosanct case to the left, you know which one. All right. This one, Spirit of 2024. He's going to win again. And oh my God, this is from the interpretation of Spirit of 76 by Archibald Willard, painted in 1876. So this is the famous, iconic American piece. But now, of course, McNaughton is painting a tribute to it. You have Donald, Little Donnie, marching the Drum of Liberty. And along with him is Candace Owens and Dinesh D'Souza, who made the documentary about the war. What was it called? War Against the President. Is that Rod Dreyer in the background? I like to believe that's Rod Dreyer in the background. That's amazing. But this one, like, you really can't get more like a piece of like tribute art, a piece of agitprop that is taking something timeless and just running it into the ground of like contemporary politics. Like, there's a lot of crap that like Candace Owens and Dinesh D'Souza say that is very like, you know, kind of sussy baka, at least from my perspective. But like, you can't get more contemporary than this in terms of contemporary. Like, literally, this could be like something that Jerry Saltz would praise if it was painted by another artist in another context. You know what I mean? Like that. A leftoid could paint that as a subversion, you know, of America. There's so many here, but actually, I'm gonna get to his Reagan one's pretty decent. His Reagan one is pretty decent. It can be done. Of course, his Bible, or is that his daybook? That's a pretty decent portrait of Reagan, I got to admit. This one, of course, this one is the one that people remember the most. Peace is coming. All the soldiers, even the Romans, even Imperial Rome is bowing before Christ. And of course, the Comanche in the background, the Conquistador, the World War II contemporary World War II or Vietnam's war soldier, the Crusader, the Samurai. Jesus is a samurai. The Sultan, the American military, even the Bedouin. They all bow at the feet of Christ. Christ is the real Messiah of war. Even is that? Oh my God! Is that what I think it is? Is that a wear-marked soldier in the background? I love you, McNaughton. I wish I had a tenth of his skill and his bravado. I wish I had a tenth of his bravado. Oh my God. Mending the Nation. This one is, I think this one, I mean, it's really is boomer American kitsch. It really is. It really is like this sort of like, from the 2000 or from the 90s, 2000s onward, like this is the patriotic, like, the generations coming together, mending the flag that has been torn by division. Is that a Marine Corps not officer, but is that a Marine Corps formal uniform? Is that I think that's a Marine Corps uniform. Mending the Nation. Let's see. There's a lot of bangers here. A lot of bangers. 2020 Ride. Oh my God. Another, stampede. Donald Trump riding the bull. Maybe he should paint one of Trump riding the tiger. That would be amazing. That would give him cred among so many different groups. Riding into the sunset, the spirit of America, the American cowboy on the frontier. Donald Blump is the frontier man. Let's see. I did Light of Liberty. I did that. Yeah, I did all these. Again, he has so many Trump portraits. My God. That's amazing. I mean, you'd figure McNaughton would be in the demographic of quote unquote never Trumpers. And like all this anxiety around like, oh, well, why do evangelicals sell themselves out by voting for Trump, who's, evil and probably not even a Christian, and he probably doesn't even care. Like, he delivered you what evangelicals have wanted since the 70s, which is to get rid of that one particular court decision. So all the never Trumpers, all of the concerned trolls, I mean, hey, I have my criticisms of Trump too, but in terms of the court decisions, all of the concerned trolls of the never Trumpers, I mean, these people are, as much as I'm spoofing McNaughton here, I mean, these people are incredibly bad faith, the Lulkin Project people. This one got a lot of heat, actually. Another one that got quite a lot of heat is Trump Rushmore. So, Trump is so great. We're going to carve him on Mount Rushmore next to... He's the fifth man. He is the fifth man. The fifth man. Amazing. I don't have to say much about that. That's it. I mean, Mount Rushmore has been painted a lot by different artists throughout the decades, but in America. The impeachment mob. The impeachment mob. Look at them. That's, oh my God. Like, they have the new, is that AOC too? It is the Noose and the Rhea, what's her name? The other one, part of the five horsewomen. She's part of them. Of course, Pelosi, and it's always Pelosi and Schumer right at the front. Always Pelosi and Schumer. I don't know who these people are in the back. Bernie Sanders, of course. Of course, the Rhino Mitt Romney, who is eternally seething resentment at the fact that he never became president. Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff is the little guy. Jerry Nadler. I thought Nadler was good. I thought Nadler was no. I'm thinking of I thought Nadler was like decently like independent. Rashida Tlaib, that's her name. Rashida Tlaib. Al Green. Is Biden there? Yeah. Oh, that Al Green guy is always on like CNN, I think, Peter Strzok, Maxine Waters is there. I don't know where she is. Yeah, is Maxine Waters? Yeah, there she is. Like, I love how he depicts Schiff as like this short, fat dude with a pitchfork. Oh, of course, AOC always has to be there. Always looking about maybe 10 or 15 years older than, Oh, this one's amazing. This one's amazing. They're all clowns. It's nice to see McNaughton took up the clown world. Look, the mime. Oh my God, the mime. You are fake news, and Trump is just staring them down with the Air Force One helicopter in the background. Read full poem by Click Any Product. You are fake news. That say no more. Modern day Paul Revere. Who is that? Who is that Giuliani, or is it modern day Paul Revere? I don't know who that is. It could be Giuliani, or it could be, yeah. I don't know who that is. Is that, if anyone could fill me in? Based on the poem from Paul Revere's Ride by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. Yeah, Longfellow. Yeah. Isn't the Paul Revere story, I guess, kind of fictitious a little bit, or it was embellished or something? Anyways, I don't want to ruin it. I think it was embellished. Democrats playing poker. Why? The dogs, did they have to kick the dogs out from playing? Are they in the dog? Why would he paint this? I don't understand this. And Trump is winking in the background. Oh, look, his other painting of Trump when Trump is like with the swamp. Like, why would he paint this? Look at them, they're all there. Look at the way he painted this war. Is that Booty Man? Is that Booty Man? Behind closed doors, the Democrats scheme and plot to take down Trump. How many lies would be manufactured in an attempt to smear the president to further their impeachment campaign against him? Who will be the next Democrat nominee for president, and what will they do to get there? No matter how much they lie, cheat, and steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I was gonna say another wrestling reference. It's like, with Triple H when he, crossed Steve Austin, and JR's like, tell me why, damn it, why? Oh, I lie, I cheat, I steal for the presidency. They cannot fool the American people. Where do I get the idea from this? Each time I release a new painting, someone from the left would comment, that's no better than the painting dogs playing Oh, I get, this is amazing. So he's like acknowledging that he's a kitsch master. He's acknowledging it. He's spoofing them by saying that, yes, I am kitsch, and there's nothing you could do about it. What a great idea. They encouraged me to paint the truth regarding what the left is doing in a unique and humorous way. It's kind of like if you explain the painting, it's like, well, you know, I think this painting will be remembered for how Trump triumphed over all of these deceitful Democrats. Those liberal fascists, their names will be forgotten, but Trump will be remembered as the president who sacrificed himself to keep America great. Oh, while Trump definitely will be remembered. Cory Booker, that's the guy. I was wondering, like, who is that guy? It's Cory Booker. Remember when CNN used to pump that guy? Remember when CNN used to pump him? And what was the guy's name? I remember watching it back in, like, way back in the day. I used to watch the Rick Sanchez show when I came home from school. I don't know why. They used to pump that. Was his name Garland? The guy that used to swear up and down, like the guy that they thought was going to be like le-based, edgy, Democrat politician. But yeah, I forget that guy. I think his name was not Merrick Garland. It was some other guy. Started with the G. Of course, they got to have the boomer worship of Lincoln. Boomer worship of Lincoln. Even though Lincoln, anyways. The masterpiece Trump. See, I remember, this is amazing. I remember when this came out and people saw this on the leftoids that have read like a few sentence fragments from like Umberto Eco and Walter Benjamin and Susan Sontag, and said that Trump as an artist is kind of like the Austrian painter because it's the right-wing aestheticization of politics and viewing all politics as a masterpiece work of art to perfect, as opposed to the left-wing communist politicization of art. So yeah, I remember people that came out, a lot of like the more sophisticated grad students on Twitter said like, oh, that's, Trump is exactly like the Austrian painter because it's the aestheticization of politics. So here, this one also got into a lot of heat on the Mexican border. Caution, the family crossing over, and they're raising the communist, the European Union, Mexican, and global and NATO flag over America, stepping on the American flag. This is amazing, and Trump is mourning this globalist loss of the American flag. Oh, it's always Obama. Like, Obama's holding, Obama being the, I loved the Bush, the Obama years conspiracy movement, like Alex Jones talking about Obama's going to cede control to NATO. He's going to get NATO troops in America. And they're going to have 10 mega states under the continuity of government. That was what I was looking for. They always loved the continuity of government thing. That's like, that was the big, in documentaries like Endgame, the continuity of government idea was like really big. And of course, Rashida Tlaib is there. AOC, they should have got AOC to hold the Mexican flag. Oh, maybe she is, who knows, but that's Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. It's always the same Democrat politics. Of course, Bernie Sanders has to be holding the Chinese communist, or is that the Chinese, the Russian? No, that's the Chinese communist flag, of course. These are the enemies of the boomer conservatives globally. MAGA rides. Here we go. This is oh my God, look at that. Very multicultural, multi-abled MAGA Trump supporter crowd. This is, you can't get more boomer conservative than this. You can't, this is it. The whole, biker, Punisher, skull, American military, hoorah aesthetic. Anyways, I'm getting really, this has been fascinating. All-American Trump sport, football, but like old school football is, and of course, the Democrat politicians are trying to tackle him. They can't tackle him. 45, ladies and gentlemen, can't tackle me. And of course, the famous infamous crossing the swamp with his spokeswoman, Ben Carson, James Mattis, why would he put Nikki Haley there? Oh my God, why? You could tell this is from like an older era. Mike Pence, Jeff Sessions, Melania, John Kelly. Why would you put John Bolton? Why would you put John Bolton? Why? Oh my God, why? It's just like, when did he do this? This was years ago. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is, Drain the Swamp. Of course, they're in hunting regalia. This is so Boomer America. This is amazing. This is, oh my, you can't get more than this. Of course, Trump is unlocking the key to, I believe, is that Martha's Vineyard, or is it the promised land of America? He's locking the Garden of Eden in America. Trump's going to bring it back. He's unlocking it for the American people. Exposing the truth. Trump is examining his, there have been a crusade in the country led by a group who wish to overturn the election of Robert Mueller. Okay, that's Robert Mueller. So he's turning the examination, the detective glasses, the detective magnifier over to Mueller. In God we trust. That is Trump triumphing over the corrupt FBI, which it's very true. I mean, they really are like going after political targets now. You Are Not Forgotten is probably his most infamous one. You Are Not Forgotten. All the veterans, all the cops, of course, the based black man, police chief, the POW missing in action. They're watering the tree. They're watering the flower, the tree of liberty, the wounded vet, and of course, Trump is smashing the snake, the deceitful, spiteful snake. And there you go. That's one of his more famous ones. One nation under God. This is the one. This is the one. Look at this. Look at this. You know, this, I know they say there's a lot of Mormon connotations to this as well. All of the presidents, the good ones, the veterans, space program, pregnant woman, cops, the little child. Look at the little boy, the future of America, holding the Constitution over American Mormon Jesus with Washington in the background. Oh my God, this is epic. This is, I mean, I know it's total, like, Mormon conservative kitsch, but like, this is amazing. This is quite a feat. Oh boy. Did we do Justice? Forgotten Man. This is the one. This is the one that got him the most heat. The forgotten middle American man. All of the great presidents, they're all mourning the great man, the average working American man. Notice how I think his working man's all the same. It could be him or maybe his son. I don't know. All of the presidents, they're begging the evil Obongo. They're begging the evil Barack Obama that's stepping on the Constitution. Washington's going, why? Is that Washington? Why? Why are you doing this? All of the presidents, they're looking at, is he 44? Yeah, 44. And they're like, why are you doing this? Oh my God. Like, it's just, oh, I have nothing to say. I'm just here for the ride, like all of you. Look at that. Stand your ground, American patriot. Oh yeah. Like that's in the khaki fatigues. Wild West. Oh God. I mean, I know people lambasted this one for culture insensitivity, where the settlers are working with the indigenous people, working with the Mexican liberators, like that is, that's the vision of America of this particular demographic that, McNaughton's painting. It is a good painting, but like everything's on the nose here, of course. Did I forget anything? Yeah. So this is, most of his like significant paintings, political. Let's go. This is the one, of course. This is the one Obama lighting the Constitution. Or is that the Constitution, the Bill of Rights? Bill of Rights? Yeah. Abomination. Get it? Abomination. Abomination. Get it? Get it? Look, they're all the cop is succumbing to alcoholism. George Soros, Mitt Romney. The war on Christmas. Osama bin Laden. In the trash is America. Welcome to Fort Hood. Look, the Muslim burning the Bible. Occupy Wall Street. Blood for oil. Like, this is like a timepiece of that particular, like, conservative critique of the Obama administration at the time. Is that 9/11? Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Obama foreign that's pretty good, actually. Obama foreign policy. The drone strikes, the nuke, the destruction. And he's playing golf. I remember the whole, like, conservative thing about golf and Obama playing golf. That was a big thing back in the day. This is really a time. Oh my God, he spoofed Goya. Oh my God, look, the mug. Oh, the anti, you know who, and the Trump voters. Oh my God, this is the Goya piece from the Spanish Franco War. Oh my God. The election of Donald Trump was a catastrophe for progressive America. They quickly responding to organize a myriad of leftist groups to resist President Trump. Oh my God. I can't, oh my God. This is, Trump supporters harassed in restaurants, business establishments. The 3rd of May, 1808 inspired a number of other major paintings, including a series by Edmund Mamet and Pablo Picasso. Well, at least he knows his history. I mean, really, again, this is on the nose. Is that Washington the Bat? Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course. That's stunning. But you can see, like, as much as it's incoherent, as much as it's on the nose, as much as it's propaganda, I mean, you got to admire him for, just as the leftoids in the contemporary art world will spoof, like, classic Renaissance paintings and put, like, by POCs in them, or the one woman that's like, Lady Liberty is now the Haitian revolutionary against the evil, who owners. It's like, this is the conservative, the boomer conservative response to that, like that sort of like mock art of the classics, of that sort of agitprop. Of course, LeBase black man Trump voter. The demise of America. Obama playing the fiddle like Nero while Washington burns. There you go. Amazing. Amazing. Is there any more? Runaway slave. Oh my God. Whoa. That's, of course, LeBased Lincoln. Freed them. LeBased black man. Like, that is... Whoa. Wake up, America. Wake up, America. You're in chains. Again, another, like, John D illustrations, or David D's, or, like, Ben Garrison-esque, cartoon, but only fine art now instead of cartooning. The con artist. She's painting Edvard Munch's Scream. Oh, that's amazing. Well, she really does invoke a scream, That's amazing. And Andrew Breitbart was targeted. Targeted by the establishment. It wasn't a heart attack, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, last but not least, separation of church and state. Look at that. Washington. They're getting rid of Christ. They hate Christ, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting rid of Christ. What? The fascista. Oh my God. Divided fascist America under Obama is overthrowing Christ. Oh my God. This is, oh my God, the boomerism, the conservative boomerism. Oh my God. Well, certain regimes with that symbol actually brought Christ back in, but this is real boomer stuff right here. This is amazing. Oh my God, oh wow, I'm blown away. From top to bottom, this video has been something else. So this has been a special 4th of July Modern Art Madness. I don't really think I have to analyze McNaughton more than I have. This has been a wild ride. And, you know, God bless. God bless to all my American friends. Happy 4th of July. God bless to all my American friends. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that, you know, Douglas, Lincoln, they're holding, Trump. Yeah, they're, you know, all of the presidents, they're giving their power, their vril. All the based presidents and figures, Harriet Tubman even, is giving power to Donald Trump. So here's the Trump portrait. Once again, go to my Patreon. There will be, I think tomorrow, an exclusive Modern Art Madness episode. And also this week will be another exciting episode of Content Minded. Patreon.com/GiantProductions. Go and subscribe today for amazing exclusive content, including all episodes in full of Content Minded Podcast. A lot of great guests coming up. God bless. Goodbye.